The Daddy Letters. Letter 16. Cheat-Proof Marriage, Part 1.
Dear Dad, my sisters and I got together today to have an apple pie bake-off. I know you are overjoyed to hear that. We have been debating whose apple pie recipe you like the most, so we decided to each make one, and then give you a slice of each, without you knowing who baked it, so you can choose which pie is the best. We will bring them over for dinner tomorrow, so make sure you warn Mom she will have a house full of daughters and pies tomorrow. While we were together baking, we started discussing how a wife can make sure her husband does not cheat on her. We agreed that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Of course, we thought of posing the question to you. It would be helpful to get your perspective on how to cheat-proof our marriages. We wonder if you wouldn't mind sharing your thoughts on the subject in your next letter, Daddy? With love, your baking daughters.
Dear daughters, you asking me this question causes me great alarm. I am trying not to be concerned one of my daughters might be genuinely suspicious her husband is not faithful, but I will try to put that thought out of my mind and take it on faith that this is just a hypothetical question. I am glad you said you want to cheat-proof your marriages, and not just your husbands. Girls, you are vulnerable to sexual sin as well. Don't think you're not. Many people who brag about not committing a sin can only do so because they haven't been tested. 1 Corinthians 10, verse 12 warns, "Therefore let anyone who thinks that he stands take heed lest he fall." I have seen wives obsessing over keeping their husbands faithful, but stumble into adultery themselves. Jeremiah 17, 9 through 10 warns us, "The heart is deceitful above all things, and desperately sick, who can understand it?" Daughters, it is amazing how we can fall into the same trap that we try to guard others against. It is similar to a golfer worrying about hitting his ball into the water hazard. It is amazing how often that worry leads to him doing exactly that. The thing you focus on tends to be the thing you unintentionally do. I applaud your desire to learn about safeguards against infidelity, but I will suggest you don't obsess over it, lest your deceitful heart brings the feared thing into reality in your own behavior instead of your mate's. Matthew 15:19 says, "For out of the heart come evil thoughts, murder, adultery, sexual immorality, theft, false witness, slander." Guard your heart, girls. I will focus my advice on your husbands, but I will also throw in some suggestions to help you girls keep your hearts in check. Now back to your question. How can you make sure your husband does not cheat on you? You can't. What you can do is strengthen your husband to make him better able to resist temptation. But I must file this disclaimer. Even strength does not guarantee fidelity, but it does increase the probability of it. My first and foremost suggestion is that couples take steps to strengthen their individual and joint spiritual life. Galatians 5:16 through 17 provides guidance. It reads, "So I say, live by the Spirit, and you will never fulfill the desires of the flesh. For what the flesh wants is opposed to the Spirit, and what the Spirit wants is opposed to the flesh. They are opposed to each other, and so you do not do what you want to do." Living righteously is a supernatural act, therefore you must summon supernatural help. Our animal instincts demand gratification. I refer to it as the call of the wild. However, a strong spirit can strengthen us against its unrighteous demands. Study the Bible together, read good Christian books on marriage together, go to church together, meditate upon scripture together, pray together and pray specifically for marital fidelity. I stress the together aspect because both of you need to be strengthened against the wily seductions of the enemy. He is an expert at making us do what we don't want to do, and afterwards being shocked that we did it.
Your wife does not believe in you, nor respect you. She belittles you and doesn't think you are much of a man. Your wife stopped finding you desirable a long time ago. Aren't you tired of rejection. You should spend more time at the office where you are appreciated. How much more of a vitriol and name-calling can you take? She worships you and wishes you were hers. She likes touching you. She wants you. Go ahead and have her. She treats you the way you deserve to be treated. What your wife doesn't know won't hurt her. Have her. You deserve to be happy. Have her. Go ahead and have her. She suggested a hotel. Take her now. Now. That's it. That's it. Keep going. She really wants you. Yes. I knew you would follow me instead of him. We shall talk again.
I am angry with my wife, but I didn't mean to take things this far. Oh God, now I'm an adulterer. Please forgive me, Lord.
Don't be naive. You can't love each other enough to keep one another faithful. Watch and pray, for our flesh is very much alive, and demanding first place. Remaining spiritually aware that unfaithfulness to each other is also unfaithfulness to God is a strong deterrent against sexual temptation.
I can't believe I'm cheating on my husband. This is so wrong. This is so wrong. I have a good husband. He doesn't deserve this. Oh God, please forgive me. I won't let this happen again.
How did I let him talk me into sleeping with him again?
What is wrong with me? Oh God, help me. I let my coworker seduce me, and now I can't stop myself. I am so ashamed. Oh, please no. I can't be pregnant. My husband had a vasectomy, so he will know it's not his. Oh Lord, what have I done?